hello. Yes, let's all wave. Wuhan. Wuhan.
You too.
Good boy. Okay. One owner car guy, oneownercarguy.com. And what I got here for you today is a gorgeous 1979. Man, it's supposed to be a K10, custom deluxe 10, but somebody has done a lot of work to this, and it's more of a custom deluxe 20 or 30 now. I don't know. I'll go over everything about it. It's a beautiful truck. It's got its flaws. It's got some spots in the doors and the normal spots. It had a 396 added, so it's got an older 396 in it, which is just bad. I'm gonna lose you here on this, and it's bad to the bone. That's what I'm saying. And it's been upgraded to the 8 lug, and it's had the drive line done. But it's had a lot of stuff done to it. That's all there is to say about it. And I'll go around and show you all that stuff, but I want to do kind of a once around and show you the truck from a distance in the sunlight. And then we're going to go up, look close, look at all the damages and all that good stuff. Nathan, 406-546-8748, oneownercarguy.com. And you can add me on Facebook, Cereal Marshmallows, but make sure and subscribe here on YouTube. I've got like 8,000 videos on here, and that's that. All right, so let's go look around this thing up close and personal and show you what we're working with. The trim on the front, it's in good shape, but it's starting to get the pitting in that pot metal. If you're going to want it to be perfect, you're probably going to want to replace some of this stuff. Just original, but not rusty on that panel there. Don't have a grill. Bottom piece is dented. Al dente. It's got that big, nice bumper. This fender is compromised there. And all the way, wait, let me get out of the way. And all the way around that lip. The cover panel in there is gone, you can see. And I'll show you this in a different light too. But that fender needs replaced. That bottom piece has got rust right in there, right in here. In the front of the cab corner is not that great. Little piece starting on the step. The rest of the step is good. And I kind of went reverse of what I usually do here. But that's okay. That's what we'll do then. Already went down this side. Hood is primered. Needs a little adjustment, but is not split. Fender here, well, I don't know why I'm showing yet. You know it needs replaced. There's a dent, and there's little corrosionary spots. You know, this is why I do this, is because now the sun, this doesn't work. Let's do this. So, across the top of the hood looks good. These wheels, so receded there, he had 5 of them powder coated. Don't know what color he's going to think about going with on the truck. Slight dry grinding starting on the edges. It's a nice truck. It's very clean. Dings in the bottom piece of that Bronco trim. And this fender, it's pretty nice shape, but not there. And along there, it's starting to do the same thing. I showed you, I've got the other ones. Cover access panel, same thing. Frame, clean. Everything down in here, clean. It's clean. Look at this. Pretty nice. The motor was just put in, I forget how many miles ago. It's pretty dang fresh. Door. This could be fixed. You need to buy some patch panels or something. But that is what you're dealing with on this. Same thing here on the back of the door and the cab corners. And the same little hole that starts in all these step sides. Now, the water dripping off is because there's a bunch of ice in the bed. We just had a bunch of melted snow and such. Top of the cab and everything looks great. All the trim, all the door on that, all the glass looks good. It's a straight truck. Just got a little corrosionary issues in the fenders and doors and cab corners where they all get it. There's a couple dings, dents, stuff like that. Little ding there, corrosionary stuff, surfacey, kind of a patina-ish type thing starting in certain places. Don't know what this is, if the guy touched it up and now it's a different color, I don't know. No rust through. Rails look good. It's got these load locks or whatever you want to call them on there. This here was putting the tailgate together, double holding it. The fenders on these, it's got some dent type stuff, and it's a little surfacey stuff over here. But the bottoms of them and everything, And the insides, they look good, I'll tell you. Underneath this thing is clean. And that water's just a dripping, buddy. So, that's what we're dealing with here. Oh, in the back of the camcorder right there. Now, I'm very thorough in showing this stuff. And, it's got a big set of bumpers on it. The back of the tailgate here needs some repair. And that's about the only spot on it besides dents. And it looks to be a bullet hole right there. Didn't come out the other side. Probably wasn't a very big bullet. I don't know. That's exactly what that looks like now. Huh. Dent there. So that's your basic walk around. Under here. Truck looks great. Little corrosion starting in there. Starting to get in there. Dent! A big dent in the bedside on the inside of there. I'm going to show you from the inside. Probably better. Look at that. A little repair on that. A couple little holes in there. Big old dent. Bottoms of it and everything look good. Around the lips, all that good stuff. And I showed you this. A couple insignificant dings. Now it's got a piece of plywood laid across the original stuff. And it's bolted down. But you're gonna need to buy the new wood bed kit. You can see it's got the stuff in there. It's just old. All the mounts and everything structurally are in there. Hey, look down the link below and I'll put my Amazon storefront. These are the best thing. They'll save you more money all the way around. But I accidentally put mine in the burn barrel. Tough, but not that tough. Okay, these tires, they're an open country Toyo AT. And they got a little bit of, I don't know what you'd call it. It's like he got stuck and was or something on him. Well, I don't know if it's exactly like that. But dry rot starting. I trust them around town maybe, but look at the tread. I mean, they're hardly ever used, but they got some dry rot in them. Okay, I'm gonna go around this thing again and show you in a kind of a nighttime type dusk to where you can see it in a different light and the interior shows up better. And other than that, that's your truck. Let's talk to you in a minute. Okay, here we are in the evening time. I like to do the sunny time and the non-sunny time to where you can see how it looks in the different lights. And no two ways about it. This thing looks great. It is Halloween and just took some pictures for kids and stuff. Tires, powder coating wheels, powder coated. This thing is one sharp pickup truck. That's all there is to say about it. So I'm going to show you the interior and then we're going to go for a test drive and see how it runs down the road. And I'll give you a preview, or I mean a prequel, and say it runs down the road great. So let's go around it again and let's go check out the inside. Just a beautiful truck. Floorboards, you got a hole right there, man. I'll show you under here. It's right there, and they got a piece in it. That right there's got some rust in it, and that's pretty much the deal under this floorboard. Right along here, along this edge also. Brake pedals ain't got much wear. The seat looks amazing, except for that. The seat just looks great. Boom, as you can see. The back, he put some tape on. It might have been, yeah, it's starting to tear right there. So he was taking care of that. Up here, looks great. Now usually, I would take everything out of one of these. Okay, like I say, I usually take everything out of these. This one I didn't, and you'll really see that when I open this. Look at this. There's a box of 20, no, that's gonna go probably. I'm not gonna leave that. There's keys, there's earplugs, there's this guy, this thing was set up, look at it. Little bowl, extra brass he was saving. The guy had more reloading equipment and work equipment. He got a slicker, everything in here. You got maps back here. Everything a guy can need to go hunting. It's a survival rig, I'm telling you that much. Dash does not look all that bad. Check this out. A couple cracks and such like they get, but that's pretty much the half of it. And here's under the hood on this bad boy. 396, baby. This thing has been, man, the guy was a mechanic, and when I went to the estate sale, to be quite honest, I haven't seen a mechanic shop like that in a home, ever. The guy had a whole shop. It was like 60 by probably 80 by 40. There you go. 40 by 80. And he had everything to rebuild, every part, everything, you name it. He was making parts for his Harley and like rebuilding his Harleys. I got his Harley and this is a badass truck. There's a bit of piece of reinforcement put along there to where it doesn't. Think about that. It's one that's not bent, and they put a reinforcement bar across there to keep it from bending on both sides. I might make a video just on that. But good shaped hood, good shaped truck, good with that 396 and this whole, I don't know what you would call it. It's a Franken truck, man. You got the 8 lug and all that stuff, you name it. Here is another quick look under the hood in the shadowy time of the day. And I'm here to tell you, it's a clean truck. The guy, like I said a couple times in this video, he had the biggest, most complete mechanic shop I've ever seen. Private party. That's all there is to say about it. Getting ready to do this test drive. I want to show you the armrest, but I want to also show you, dude. This thing runs. You got a extra RPM gauge down there. I left that door open. The kid had opened it up, and I figured you could hear it better with it open. So we're gonna go for a ride here. Get in. Yeah, buddy. Had to help her with her seatbelt. And it's just a bad to the bone truck. It hasn't even idled down yet. But here we go.
Cool. It has the hunting man design.
We'll go this way. Yeah, it does. It's got the V8 sign too. It drives really nice. It actually rides really nice. I'm gonna go down a side road here at first. It's been upgraded. It's got the 4-speed TH400 in it. And it's reading in it. Hang on a sec here. 58,000 and change, whatever. 58. It won't do it. That lens is a little bit faded. I'm sorry about that. But it drives. It's got power steering, power brakes. It drives so nice.
Machine accepts bills.
It will flat lay down the rubber just as long as you want to. I only want to do that for a second, but it will lay down the rubber. Shifts nice, and you know what? In these old trucks, it sure is nice having that extra 4th gear. So, whatever that's worth. I mean, if you're the one driving it, it's worth a lot. Hand off the wheel, straight as an arrow. It's a very, very straight driving truck. Stops good, runs good. You know, I don't know much this truck don't do good. But I can't keep it. I wish I could. This is the kind of truck that later on in life you're going to just not be happy that you sold. But whatever. That's what I do. That's my calling in life, is to sell cars that I never should sell. Very, very fun truck to drive. I mean, just a little bit of... And you are spinning. I didn't want to give it too much. And honestly, it's easy to give it too much because this is a 396 big block, baby. This ain't no little 350 or 383 stroker. It's different sound. I love the sound of a 396. So, oneownercarguy.com. Add me on Well, check out my website for all kinds of cool cars. I'm low on gas. Add me on YouTube here. Subscribe to my channel or what have you. And that's that. I don't know much else to say except this truck has got 4 speeds. Downshift is nice. Upshift is nice. That's that. I'm going to roll it down here to where you can hear when we get off the road. I want you to hear the motor. I mean, it's a little hard to hear in this truck. Well, you know, if you're talking in these videos, you're not talking about the right things. If you're not talking, well, it's just awkward that way too. So, you know, I don't know exactly how much of what to do, but I give it a shot. This thing drives so smooth. Do you know how to open one of those? Oh, the window crank over there I've got. And push. You have to push hard. There you go. I got the window crank, but it ain't got a little retainer clip on it. I got all kinds of cars. It's a nice Ford. I got a C10 over there. And, you know, all kinds of stuff to sell. I'm going to go up here and give you an outro type thing and say, close the door. Say goodbye. These doors, you don't have to slam them. They just go so nice. I like this truck. Why do I want to sell this truck? I don't want to sell this truck. Why would I? Miniature horses. And if you want a miniature horse, you can figure out a deal, shove one in the back of this pickup, and you can take it with you. I got a military Cuck V over there. Nice military Cuck V. Couple more things inside. I don't know what this is. It says TCC on, off. It does not light up. Haven't researched it. He might actually have traction control in here. Has a transmission temp gauge added. And like I say, automatic overdrive, baby. So, 79. Also, I've got the extra pieces here. 3 of these and 2 fenders. Fenders are in great shape. Every part of them. Look at this. It's a great fender there. And then this one is in great shape also. And that's the deal. That is the fenders I have. And then this one's a little chewed up along the edge there. The rest of it's almost perfect. I mean, these here, pretty good. There's a spot on that one. They're not perfect, but they're pretty dang clean. This one here is pretty close to perfect. So, extra parts in the truck. So that's pretty much it. He's added this. Have a little light thing up there. It says the 396 new engine at 23. I can't. Oh man, I can't read that. New engine, I can't read it. Install engine. Install 396 23400, new engine 33100. It's got 58 on it, so it ain't got that much on it. It runs like a top. It sounds amazing. The door's closed like ain't no tomorrow, and it's cold out, so it's smoking a bit when we started. But I'm here to tell you, there ain't nothing like the sound of these old big blocks, man. People don't even know if there's a Chevy Super Sport coming at them or a K10. But they'll know when they see you, because this thing stands out. If you do not want attention, if you don't want attention, you don't want to tell people about your car, do not buy this truck from me, because everybody asks about it. It's amazing. Everybody wants to buy it from you too. Not for sale, you know? Okay, yeah, it is. I'm selling it. One owner car guy. Subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Thank you for watching. Have a great day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. See you tomorrow. Blower motor controls are not blower motoring. So it could be a switch, relay, a fuse. I have no clue. How about that? The interior lights still work even. Pretty cool. Okay, just a little note for everyone. I don't know what was done to the suspension on this. It has some sort of 8 lug system, and they changed everything under here. I don't know exactly what Dana this or that or that. I don't know a lot about transfer cases. I know you got a leaf spring front suspension and all. And back here, huge pumpkin. I'll show you from the back too. The driveline's all been upgraded. That's your transfer case. If y'all know anything about them, and you can recognize what it is. But skid plates added. It's got the full-on 3/4 ton or 1 ton package on the 1/2 ton chassis or what have you. Now, I've told that they do a cab replacement on them. Now, this truck, I don't think, I mean, it's definitely all the same truck from a long time ago, I think. So, basically suspension upgrades. I don't know if it's lifted or if it's just the 3/4 ton, the 3/4 ton stuff that makes it seem that way. Sure rides nice and drives nice though.